morning. It's Easter weekend and we're out in the garden. It's going to be a super sunny weekend, and if you've got a garden or a balcony or you're planting on a lovely sunny windowsill, I thought I'd start with our festival spring pot. And so what we're going to do is I've got my terracotta pot filled with a soil and compost mix, and it's just slightly damp, ready for the plants to go in. We've got Brunnera macrophylla, which is the beautiful ditsy forget-me-not. It's this blue blossom, and blue's really good for distance. It's really good distance colour, so that's a great start to the pot. We've then got Astrantia Roma major, and that is a lovely pink cushion flower. And then Geum Mai Tai here, and that's a particular favourite of mine, as I picked it for a client who's got a home in the Caribbean, and with the Geum Mai Tai and its apricot rose frilly cocktail flowers, it is a really lovely addition to their garden in Woodstock. This is Foeniculum vulgare. It's the Bronze Fennel, and that's going to shoot up with its beautiful fronds and give a really good display. To the front, I've got Geranium, macrorrhizum, Spessart. Now this is a white, smaller geranium, and that being white is a really good colour in the evenings. And so for the pale garden at Vita Sackville West's at Sissinghurst, she picked that for her garden. So to add to that, in our festival pot, we've got this lovely Easter flower. It's called the Pasqueflower. It's Pulsatilla, beautiful magenta, and look at that chick yellow centre, beautiful. So we're going to pop that in, and that's going to be our little centre performer. So we'll pop that in. That's all around. I've got some lovely compost here. And that's going to sit in the centre. Then whenever I'm doing a pot, I always think about edibles. So we include edibles always, and this one's oregano. So this is great for cooking Italian tomato sauces. So so you can put that in, and it will keep going. You can keep picking it. You could use a little bit of rosemary, whatever you cook with really, and enjoy. So that's gonna sit in there. Now, we've got the basis of our happy party of plants in here now. And as with a festival, I always think about what it is that makes a festival. And for me, it's going and hearing a new artist, trying some new foods, sitting on hay bales with friends. And so my little showstopper for this pot is a canopy of hazel bean sticks that I've just coppiced from our hazel tree. Now you can use bamboo canes as well, and these are going to be filled with sweet peas, so they're going to scramble up these hazel sticks. For this pot I'm going to use 5, and I'm going to keep the front slightly open so you can still see the stage. So I'm putting these in, and we're getting them in nice and deep and sturdy. And then get yourself some little brown twine and pull together your sturdy sticks. Keep it lovely and high above the pot and secure at the top. So a festival pot for me is bringing an array of plants together, perhaps not normally what you might think of in your border. So different plants, a bit of fun, and they'll happily grow together. Now for like the Brunnera, once that gets a bit bigger, I'll take that out and pop that in the garden, and then I'll replace it with something like Salvia pratensis. That's another good. I'll pop these on the website as well, some alternatives. The garden centres and nurseries are delivering at the moment, so you know, don't worry if you can't get delivery for a little while, because obviously this plot is to last through to early summer, so no hurry there. Here we've got sweet peas. These are a pale sweet pea and lovely scent as well. So I'm going to just scoop out a little hole for them there. They've had a little drink, so they're nice and moist. And we're just going to lean them up against each one. I'm probably going to have to thin these out once they get going. So pop that in. Cover it back over. And there you've got your lovely wilderness canopy of sweet peas. You could use, the other climber I've used actually is Clematis freckles, if you prefer an option to sweet peas. So lastly, my last little addition is some seeds. So here I'm going to plant some rocket. We use rocket a lot with cooking, and so I just pop some in my hand, and then where you've got the gap, just pop some of these little seeds in. Just a few, because you can sow some more, and then you can start picking this rocket. It will be up in just over a week, so especially with this sunny weather. So there we go, a spring pot, happy plants, and I hope that brings a little bit of, sort of lifts your happy Easter, and Excited for Easter is actually a really nice campaign that's on at the moment, so that's a nice hashtag to follow, just lifts the spirits a bit. So yes, so thank you.